The thing with him, we're not going to go down a whole Opie thing, but the thing with him is he does. I don't know what's going on with him anymore. I think he's just mentally lost it. But the thing is, when he goes and does his nonsense streams and he's just speaking to, I know he's got a camera and he's got a little bit of a chat, but it's almost like he's just sitting in a room yelling at a wall. You know, like it's not resonating with anybody. He's not getting any kind of constructive feedback. Anything that could help him is not coming back his way. What he's putting out there seems to be like he legitimately hates Anthony. He legitimately hates Jim and Sam and me and all these other things for whatever reason. And he thinks that we all hate him too, and we want him to die, or we want him destroyed, or whatever. It's not that, like, he puts this out there. It's so venomous, but coming from how, like, Jimmy responded to him once, and that was about Ozzy dying. In all the years since Jim and him have not done anything anymore, Jim has never said a word. Anthony plays volleyball, badminton, pickleball, whatever you want to call it. He just lobs it back over the net and go, let's see what you return to me here. I'll give you back my best serve with this, and has fun with it, goofs on it, critiques him, and also will time to time give him constructive criticism that he never listens to. I've done it too, and he took major offense because I said, why don't you act like a human being, and then we can talk. And that became like, how dare you think I'm not a human? Well, the way you're acting is not even a child. It's not a human response, how you're doing this stuff. Everybody else lobs it back to him to kind of mess with him a little bit. It's like, come on, this is what we used to do. This is what we made that show to be. We were all attacking each other. Everyone got their turn in the barrel. We would throw the worst stuff out there. You took it. You tried to fight back. And then we were all cool with each other. Everything was good. You know, he forgot all of that. He comes back at a place of weird hatred, and we're like, we don't think about this enough to actually sit here and hate you all the time. That's your thing. We're just throwing stuff back at you. We're just goofing on you now, or we don't even think about, and for a lot of things, it's sad because now you don't even want to respond back to him half the time anymore because you go, there's no helping him. It's just, hopefully one day something clicks and then he realizes, time is short and, this is all foolishness and what have you. He's just not there yet. I don't know if he'll ever be there. No, everybody else still talks, not to the capacity or the interaction that the audience wants. We're all not getting back together and doing a show and thing. But, Anthony's with his new syndicated show on terrestrial. Jimmy does his podcast. Ant does his compound stuff, his radio show, all these things. I have a thing. Sam's doing his thing on Sirius XM plus rest. Everybody does their own shit. But if Sam called tomorrow, I'd pick up the phone. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Or same thing. I've reached out to Jimmy on a few things. We talk, and like everyone still talks. Just one of them doesn't, and that's unfortunate. We can't make you be friends with everybody.
Yeah, that's disappointing because you guys had such great radio. You guys, they did such great radio.
One big reason why I don't respect, Karl, and I truly don't. I don't watch or listen to any of his stuff, but I get the drift. Trust me. When I see the videos pop up and I decide not to click on them, I get the drift. And the one thing that makes him insanely bad at this and insanely dishonest is that he doesn't take any shots at Anthony whatsoever. That's why you're a piece of garbage. That's why I would never respect someone like that.
I spent an hour on this today. I wasn't sure how I was going to present this. And all these things that she claims are Opie's sock accounts. And they're on all the subreddits that cover this stuff, but they're also on this O&A forum that I didn't know existed, but I think it's the guy from Nice Podcast Stupid who maybe runs this O&A forum to this day.
but at least you get
Opie
some-
would have. Opie has called all of us on the phone. As fans, everyone knows Opie will actually call you and have a fucking I've had a 20-minute conversation with Opie, right?
We all have a direct line to the Opie.
Yeah, Emily will never get that now after he sees this fucking stream, which of course we're going to clip and send to him.
Oh, this is really interesting. If Opie's got a sock account and spends all day online defending himself, and she's claiming that the family's left him and all this stuff, I think that she's falling for this. We all know that Opie has had a Reddit sock account that he denies. A lot of these guys who say, but by the way, everyone here is like these friends of mine or my enemies or pretend to be someone else. Those are always the people with sock accounts who are doing just that.
No, Karl, it's over. We're done with you. We're done with you and your coverage of Opie and Stuttering John. We're done with Adam Bush. It's a wrap. Nothing's more repetitive than WATP. Literally the same thing each and every week.
And he's been putting old material that is Opie and Anthony stuff on YouTube and monetizing it. He's done this forever. Never suggested giving a dime to me or Jimmy or Erock or any of the peripheral guys that were on the show. I don't care. I never have. There's no cease and desist in the works.